my question, I guess, is when we think about modeling and creating some useful pieces of information with the constant changing of production practices, we would have to have an enormous amount of data to get a predictable model. Is that correct? Am I thinking about that the right way?
Yes. And we need always to understand that when you analyze data, well, depend on the objective. So there are three main kind of objectives that we have when we analyze data. One is to summarize the data, and just, because if you give me a worksheet with 3 million rows and 50,000 columns, I cannot see anything, right? So you try to summarize variables and look for means and variance. You plot those values. You look for tables to summarize. So this is what we call descriptive analysis, right? So it's like so you take your bank account statement and you just look at how much you have in your account, or what were the checks that were that came in and came out, or you look at your 401k and you see those pie plots telling you how much you have in stocks, how much you have in bonds, and so forth. This is a description. The second level is prediction. So you're trying to make predictions now. So if you go back to the stock market, now you are looking at graphs and trying to predict if the prices are going up or down, and then it helps you to take decisions, because you need to decide if you're buying or if you are going to sell. And in livestock, you need to take, you want to know the price of the soybean and the corn. You want to keep track of price of the meat, and then you make predictions. So there are models that help you to make predictions. And then there is another set of models that we use, that when you try to find what is causing what, right? So, for example, I can predict or realize that an animal is sick because I saw that the body temperature went up. So fever is a good predictor of a disease. But if you don't know that the fever is a consequence of the disease, is not the cause, because it doesn't matter if you treat the fever, you're going to lower the body temperature, but you're not solve the problem. The animal is sick. You need some antibiotics, right? So that's what happens when you have many variables, like you're mentioning. So there are confounding variables. So maybe there is one that is highly associated with whatever you are interested in, like the feed efficiency or mortality, but it's not the cause of that variable that you are observing. So that's another set of statistical tools that are sophisticated, actually, for you to try to disentangle what is causing what is just association, is spurious association, and so forth. So there are these three kind of groups of models. Okay?